Hi guys, FrostFangs here and welcome back once again, of course, to another Paladins video on the PTS. Of course, we're going to be playing some Terminus today with his new skin and very slight gameplay changes. I was originally going to do a Ram video today because he's in a similar sort of category with the skin and also gameplay changes and stuff, but since I did Tiberius, who was in the Battle Pass, and Terminus isn't, I decided to just do him first. Although personally I do think it looks really good. The weapon looks absolutely huge and it's also pretty massive in-game. I've also got some new loadouts for Term, which I don't think I've shown off. I did cover this back in December when he first got these changes on the PTS, and I actually tried to make a video kind of like this in January, but it ended up getting scrapped. We got three different ones. One which is based around the right click and regenning it with Abomination, which is the card that was changed. Another loadout which is kind of based a bit more around speed with It Waits and It Follows, and then one that is kind of a mix between the two that has Abomination and It Follows but doesn't have It Waits. Confusing names, but hopefully you get what I mean. The cards that were nerfed were Blood and Stone. It was pulled from 10% to 6, and probably the most important one, Abomination, was pulled down from 3 to 2. Although I've definitely found that overall Term is still in a really good place. So we'll show off the skin, I'll show off the loadouts, and hopefully we have not too hard of a time. But if there is any other things you want to see me cover on the PTS, let me know in the comments. I'll try to get to as many of them as I can before it goes down, which I'm pretty sure they said was going to be Monday. That was a pretty quick queue. Sure. Is it actually going to load in though, or is it going to crash? Because it does this all the time. Oh, no, we're actually through. Okay, sure. Siege, Serpent Beach. I'll go ahead and grab my Term. There's a huge amount of delay. We'll hit lock in. Wait for it. I've hit the button already. It'll do it in a second. Just wait for the delay to catch up. There we go. Cool. The skin's actually got like a holy effect on it. Okay, I don't know any of the skins that have effects like that. That's kind of cool. Shoutouts to SW11, that is our Mave. We also have a Barrack, a Tiberius, and a Liam. We're up against another Term, Ceres, a Strix, a Sholin, and a Mave. So we don't have a support, which is kind of sucky for this because their Term is going to have a Ceres to help them out. But I imagine we should be okay because we have Barrack up front to give us a hand, and if me and him can go on different sides of the Term, we should be okay. I'm not really sure how this is going to work. I'm a little bit worried. Also, I nearly forgot to mention it, but you guys shredded it on the Tiberius video, the first video on the PTS. The amount of love on that was way more than I expected. I really do appreciate you guys supporting the PTS stuff. I do usually stay up at a bit of a weird time to get these actually out. I'm not sure. I have to now decide between speed and heals, and we don't have a healer, so I feel like I might actually really need this. You know, I guess I'll go for the mixed one. I feel like that should work fine. We'll do a little bit of an inspect for the weapon. Looks pretty damn nice, to be honest. He hasn't got too good of an inspect, but it looks pretty decent. We'll start off with Nimble 2. We've got Predatory Instincts, Tinkering. I don't think our Leanne is here. I'm pretty sure she's a bot. We've got Desert Silence, Soul Collector, Rogue's Gambit, Crush, and then Unauthorized Use. So Crush is kind of interesting. I was expecting him to also go for Decimation. I do have my Q up, but it's bugged. I couldn't get out of it for a sec there. That was a bit weird. There's a right click for him. He's just going to use his F. That stun actually isn't all that annoying. We'll pull up the Q. The effects on the Q are a little bit too much in first person. I can actually barely see what's going on. I really don't like that. We'll pull up the Q. Never mind, I'm dead to Charlene. Haven't actually played with this skin yet in games. This is kind of my first experience with it, but that Q is way louder than I was kind of hoping it would be. We'll just get some slashes on him. He's doing his dash. It's actually kind of hard to see what's going on because of how much of the goddamn screen that takes up. I've got pretty low health. I can't really do anything about it because I don't have a healer. I'm dead. Can't really hold the point without a healer. It's going to be kind of tough. Barrack is doing his own thing. Liam bot is just running in. There's been a lot of disconnect so far on the BTS. It's honestly been a little bit rough. It's kind of absorbing as much as I can. We got 4 stacks. We'll empty those into the Ceres. Nice, she's gone. We'll hit a little right click on him. A slash and a slash. We go straight through it because it's melee. Strix is on like no health. He's just in here. We'll hit him with a right click. There we go. I'm on 15 goddamn health. Thank you, Charlene, for firing into me. Not really sure why Term's Q feels so weird. I have no health. I'm just going to empty those shots. Is she still there? I don't know what's going on. Oh my god, I actually died. She's on no health though. Barrack, just land one shot, my guy. You've actually got a weapon. I have to try and use my right click. There we go. Somebody got. I'm not sure who it was though. I'm not really sure what's wrong with the Q. It just feels weird. My right click also feels like it's firing a little bit to the left, but that might just be because I haven't played freaking Term in a while. We'll empty 2 hits. Ceres just went for an ult. We'll pull up the Q. Thank you for 3 stacks. We'll empty those into Charlene. He should be dead here. No, he's going to be fine. We'll use an F pretty much instantly because we hit the ceiling. That actually worked out. We'll pull up the Q. I really don't like the effects on this. They're really distracting. I'm not going to pop my ult. I could do, but the doorway's right there. That's just not going to get me anything, so we'll leave it. Finished off our Nimble and ran straight back in. I'm going to try and pop an ult now and see if we can maybe get something with it. I don't think I hit anybody with that. This Term is nearly gone. He should be out. There we go. I'll pop an F. I'm dead. Seems like this is going to be a nil 2. We're pretty much screwed because we don't have a Leanne. For some reason, the Leanne bot uses her ult right at the end of a round, but genned 90% of it. Back. She just killed the Strix. How did she get 90%? Am I missing something? I don't know what's going on. This is a weird match. If this does go nil 4, I will just do 3 games and classify this one as a warm-up because we don't have a Leanne, so it's not really that much of a match. Trying to pull up the Q, but I'm silenced. There we go. Thank you for 4 stacks. We'll empty them into the Strix. I really don't like the way this Q looks. I don't know if that's just going to be me. Let me know in the comments. But man, for me, the Q on this skin is enough for me not to want to run it. We'll empty some shots into the Mave. We'll pull the Q up again and try and block some stuff. There's some more charges. Just kind of holding this objective, trying to absorb absorb some stuff, making sure I'm not getting hit from behind. Strix is just there. There we go. Like, the right click's cool. I don't mind the F. I don't mind the weapon. I really just don't like the Q. It's really throwing me off. Hello, Strix was probably my guy. There's an F. There's a slash. There's another one. He's gone. Thank you for the free kill. Thank you also for the help there, Barak. That is a stun from the enemy term. This is messy. I guess I'll just empty all my shots into him. There we go. I'll pull up the Q again. Kind of feel like I should have gone for the heal setup, to be honest. I feel like the speed isn't really helping me that much. I'd probably benefit more from the heal. There goes Charlene. Nice. Am I in range of that? Indeed I am. Jesus Christ, that was kind of close. We'll pull up the Q and try and block some stuff for the Barak. It's not really doing very much. That's Ceres going for solo. I think she was trying to pull me as well. There's 4 charges. Cool. I do have the ult, but I don't think it would really make sense to pop it. We'll absorb some more stuff. There's 4 charges into the Maeve. Strix is playing really weirdly. I'm not really sure what he's going for. There is a kill. Cool. Term has nearly gotten rid of me here. He's on no health. We'll hit him with an F, hit him with a slash. He is nearly gone. Do I go for the ult here? I don't know if it makes sense. I'm not going to. Leanne is holding overtime, but there is the push failed. Nobody's on it. Even though everybody on the team there was up, nobody wanted to push the points up. There is the 1-3. Alright, it's running to round 3. Hello, Term. You look really, really weird on a bike. We'll pull up the Q. Guess I'll just get a slash. Pull up the Q again. Cool. That is 3 charges. I'll wait for his Q to come down and we'll try and hit him. That really didn't work. I'm on like 1,000 health, so I'm just going to heal from being out of combat. Wait till we get up to full and then I'll push back in. Barak is running away from the Term. He's popping his ult. We'll both go for our Fs. That was kind of funny. We'll hit him with the slash, hit him with a right click as well. Pull up the Q. I'm dead. Do I go for the ult here? I feel like I probably should, right? Yeah, we go. We used it right at the end. Maybe we'll get a kill with this. That didn't deal any damage. There's a hit. Pull up the Q and try and deny the Strix a little bit. Okay, we've got some freaking absorption going on there. Just trying to hold this point. Hello, Maeve. I'm not really sure what's going on. There's a slash. There's another one. Thank you for the free kill, I guess. Term is back there. There's 2 hits for him. There's a slash. He's probably gone. There's no way he's going to survive here. Ceres is healing him. I don't have any cauterize, but I think we can probably still go through him. She's going for an ult. Term is just here on no health. We'll hit him with an F. That didn't work, but he's still gone. I'm dead at a Charlene, and hopefully we've got this. Honestly, I kind of want this to just go 1-4 so we can move over to the next game, but I'm going to wait for the team and then try and run in. Barak is taking the long route for some reason. Guess I'm just going to go try and jump on it. What's popping Term and Ceres there is the Q. Try and absorb some stuff. Managed to kind of hold it. It's on 99.96. There we go. There's the 3-4. Feel like they do deserve the win because they had 5 people on their team. We only had 4, so we'll swiftly move over to the next one. Probably going to cut most of that one out. There are the stats. If you were interested for whatever reason, we did pretty good. We actually had top damage and also most objective time, other than the Term by like a tiny bit, so I'm fine with that. Liam was a bot for pretty much all that game. Barak didn't do terribly, but definitely could have done better. Same with the Maeve, same with the Tiberius on their side. Charlene, I did pretty damn good. Strix actually didn't do all that much. Term played the point. Ceres healed, and Maeve did a pretty decent job on flanking. Not really all that much else to say. I feel like the stats really do kind of speak for themselves. Alright, well, for game 2, we got Siege Stone Keep. I'll go ahead and lock in my Term. I hit the button already. Just gonna have to wait on the delay. Any minute now. I have hit the button. I promise I've hit the button. My hands are here. It should hopefully do it, unless it just didn't register my click for some reason. There we go. I've had like a good minute delay there. We got a Grok, we got an Andro, and a Zin. Just gonna obviously stick with the same Term skin. I've got to say, overall, I do like how the skin looks. I like most of the effects, but I just really do not like his Q. I feel like it covers up way too much of the screen, and it just makes it way more difficult to see what's actually going on. We got a Vivian as our last pick. We're up against Tiberius, Rom, Ying, Charlene, and Term. So at least we got a healer this time round, although I am up against a double tank, Rom and Term, which is kind of rough, and a Ying. I'm expecting this to be as rough as the last time round, but hopefully our 2 flanks and our Vivian do a decent job. I'll have to see how it goes, though. The PTS has been all over the goddamn place so far. I think this is my 3rd video I'm recording on the PTS. I technically scrapped, I think, 1 or 2. We had Tiberius, I did Grok, now we're doing Term, and all of them have been at least a little bit weird. And I think there's been at least 1 or 2 DCs in every single attempt of a video I've actually made, because for some reason PTS just doesn't like putting everybody through. We're currently waiting on Ram, and I'm guessing he's probably just not been put through. We'll go ahead and grab Decimation. I guess I can go for the heal this time round. I feel like it's probably a better choice. The speed one will definitely be useful, but considering the team we're up against there, Term and Ram are kind of stationary, I feel like I'm probably fine just going for the heal one. Grok is going for Totemic Ward, he's going for Smolder, Curse, Revolve, Opportunity, and Chaos. We're up against Tycoon's Fury, Decimation on their Term with a very, very similar loadout. Very, very close actually. Desert Silence on Charlie might be kind of annoying, and a Life Exchange. So I guess we'll go for Nimble 2 to start off. I feel like I always do that whenever I play Term. I am but drones. I have no idea what she's even trying to say, but she's gone for the right talent, hopefully, for the situation. Is Ram running in? Okay, sure. I'll just kind of focus the rest of the team, I suppose. There goes Ying Decoy there. It's a hit for him. Trying to block this Ram shots. Don't really know how the hell it's working like that, but there's a couple hits. There's a slash, and he is gone. Really weird positioning from him. Term is trying to run in. We got Grok on the point. Seems like we're doing a pretty good job of holding it down. There's another little return dink. Definitely think the heal setup is the right choice. There goes Term. He went in for a slash. We went in for a slash after him. That sounds like a weird sense. There's a double hit for you. We'll pull up the Q. He hit me with the explosion, but it's kind of whatever. I'm pretty sure we got the cap. That is the 1-0. Seems like this match is going a lot better, but it seems like their ROM hasn't connected. He actually doesn't have a talent or anything. There's 3 hits for the heal, or 4. I'm actually not sure. He's nearly gone through me. We'll keep absorbing as much stuff as possible. ROM is running in. Seems like the ROM bot actually isn't all that bad. He doesn't play that differently to people, so I actually couldn't tell it was a bot up until I actually checked to see if he'd gone for like a talent or anything. Kind of funny, but there's 2 hits for him. We'll hit him with an F, pull up the Q and absorb as much stuff as we can. Not even getting hit that much, but there's 3 hits for him. Just absorb some stuff. The Q is bugged, but there's 3 hits into him. There's a slash. We can pull up the Q again. We pretty much have it infinitely if I use it properly. I'm gonna try and die here so I can pop an ult. I don't know if that was a good idea or not, but we did need to get rid of the ROM. We hit him with it at least. Get one more slash. That is, I'm going in our grok. Sadly, he did just die. We'll pull up the Q, pop the F. Maybe we can finish him off. There we go. He's probably going to go for his ult here, I imagine. I tried to pop the Q, but I was freaking locked in the animation of the right click. Guess we'll finish off Nimble, and I guess I can get some Haven as well. Tried to say it a minute ago, but it really does feel like whoever has the DC is the team that's kind of destined to lose, because it just seems to go back and forth with whoever gets it. But let's get rid of the Tiberius. There we go. One of my slashes there felt like it hit, but it didn't. We'll just keep hitting on to this ROM. ROM bot honestly plays super similarly to normal people, which is kind of funny. It's probably the most accurate one. We'll pop the Q, get some more absorption going on. Thank you, Charlene. There's 3 hits into him. There's another slash. We can just go right through his Q with our melee. We'll pop our F. There we go. He's slowed. He should be dead, right? Yeah, there we go. Okay, we'll pop the Q. That Desert Silence is really annoying. Charlene, where are you? You're invis. Oh, you're just there. There's a bunch of hits. We'll pop the Q and push up. I think our grok is going for an ult. Charlene is gone. I didn't even get the kill. Ying is back there. She's throwing decoys and stuff. There we go. There's the 2-0. ROM bot just doing work at the back for some reason. Cool. Usually if I freaking try and record a video in live and I get a DC in both games, occasionally I will just scrap a video because of that, but since it's the PTS, I feel like I should leave it so you get an accurate representation of what it's actually like, and mainly because or else I'm going to have to try and queue again for like another hour to get a goddamn set of matches. But Rum just went for an ult. Ying's dashing away. She did pop her ult as well. Seems like both of the tanks are here. I really shouldn't focus him because he's at the bot, but I guess I should try and get rid of Term first. Is he going to pop an ult here? I imagine probably not. He's held onto it a lot. Oh no, he's going for it. Okay, we'll just absorb all of that and kill him straight after he used it. That's kind of mean, but that's what you get for using it at a bit of a weird time. Ying is up there. Charlene's up there. I need to try and use my F to get up. There we go. Okay, that worked. We hit both of them with that. Ying is gone. So is Charlene. I don't know why I said Yang there. We'll hit him with a right click. I missed, but I think Zin is probably going to be able to get rid of him. There we go. Zin just shredding. Ram and Term are playing really, really close together. I don't know if he's also DC'd. I'm assuming he's not. No, I don't think he has, but he's playing really close to the Ram. Makes me think that he is. There's 2 hits. We'll pull up the Q again. I'm gone. Objective captured. I did kind of dive in there, but I guess I distracted like 3 people from the points. So there's a 3-0. So I guess it isn't too bad that I just went and died. I went ahead and grabbed Master Riding 2, because why not? I'm just going to start playing more aggressively, so this match is at least a little bit more fun to watch. We'll go in on the Ying. There's a hit. That didn't deal damage. We'll pull up the Q. Thank you very much. There's fucking tons of charges. I could pop the ult. I'm not going to, or maybe I should. Screw it. I'm just going to freaking pop it. There's no point holding on to it. It would be nice if we did keep the objective going, though. Term just got rid of Anjo. We'll pop our F. Never mind. I'm silenced. There's the Q. Jesus Christ. I'm somehow still alive. There's 4 charges. I actually landed all of those. Just trying to absorb more stuff. I didn't actually get anything there, though, which is annoying. We'll pop the F. Did that actually hit him? That was so janky. Ying is going for her ult. Really do have to give their Ying props. She's putting in so much effort, and I feel kind of bad that they've got like a DC, because this would honestly be a pretty damn good game if their ROM was here, but just trying to deal with this Term. He's popped his F. We can do it as well. There we go. There is the Q. Thank you for hitting into me, bot ROM. Really does make my life a lot easier. We'll pop it again. Whenever I pop my Q up, that ROM really does just love firing into me. It seems like we're probably going to get the cap here. Charlene is doing something. I can't really see, but there we go. He's gone. I guess that worked. Pop an F, hit the Term. There's a right click. There's a slash. He is out. I reckon we should have the 4-0 any second here. I will do another game, though, because we did have both matches with a DC, so we will do 3. ROM's axe just flying around there. Looks pretty cool. No top play, which is a bit weird. There was also a ROM leg, I think, in the top left. But yeah, there we go. There are the stats for game 2. We had top damage by about 30k, which is pretty damn good. Vivian didn't do that great. Our Andrew did pretty decent, though. Grok also did really good, and so I did the Zin. I feel like everybody on our side there did a really, really good job on theirs. Tiberius did okay. ROM was a bot. Ying was really putting in her best effort there. Shouts to her. There's Charlene. I did okay, and so did the Term. Term was probably the biggest issue alongside Ying. I feel like even if the ROM was there, we probably still would have had that, but overall that was a really good match. We'll hit Riku and do another one. I don't usually do 3 matches, but when I have 2 games like that, I feel like it's only fair. Alright, well, for game 3, we got Onslaught Primal Course. Shoutouts to Braincrafter, like the name. He's gone ahead and locked in his Andro. I've hit the button, again, just waiting on the delay. We've got a BK also locked in with somebody who I think I might have played with before. Gotta say, I really do like the intro with this skin, with like the holy light and stuff, and in the last match, the Q didn't annoy me anywhere near as much. I think it was just the first game I played. I was really not used to it and it threw me off really hard, but I've already kind of adjusted. We are going to be playing in a much closer situation this time around than the last game though, with Onslaught Primal Core. We've got a Barak who I don't think is here because he waited till the last second and it looked like it auto-picked for him, but I don't know. We're up against the Ceres, a Mave, a Strix, a Genos, and a Term, and once again it seems like we don't have a healer and they do. Why are you doing this to me, PTS? We're also up against Term again, which is kind of weird, and it seems like I was correct with Barak being auto-locked because it seems like he isn't here. So maybe we've got the bot this time around. We'll go ahead and grab our Decimation again. I guess I'll go for the heal setup because we don't have a healer. Pretty sure our Barak isn't here. Oh, actually, never mind. Seems like Barak is here because he's grabbed a setup. We'll start out with Nimble again. Pretty much go for that in every situation. We've got Royal, Subject, Opportunity and Chaos, God, Slayer, Architectronics, Mortal Reach, Unauthorized Use, Decimation with a very similar setup that is nearly the exact same except for like the two semi-filler cards, Luminary and Cat Burglar. Correction, they don't just have one support, they have two. They have a Luminary, Genos and also a Mortal Reach Ceres, so I'm going to have to grab Cauterize here. Seems like the team is going for Court though, which will be helpful. I guess I can go in on this Ceres or maybe the Genos straight off the bat. There is an F for him. There's a right click. That Ceres healer is going to make it so I can't actually kill whoever she's healing, which is going to suck at the start. Right click for him. He's going for the F. What is the plan here? I actually don't really know. I guess I'm just going to continue slashing away at you here. I don't think I'm going to win because you have two healers, but I'm just going to F away. There we go. There's a slow. I'm just going to continue to wiggle away. He seems to want to play and have fun. We're cutting it here, Term. He chased me all the way to spawn, but I am not continuing that fight because I'm on no health. There we go. He's just here now. We're hitting with an F. We're hitting with a slash, another slash. We might be able to get rid of him. If his healers don't come in to help him, he should actually be gone here. There we go. Took forever, but we did actually get rid of him. Hello, Ceres. I'm behind you now, apparently. She's going into her invis. What's popping, Term? You're going to try and make that jump. You can actually make that. That's something I didn't know. I'm probably dead. But let's get rid of Strix. That was actually pretty smooth. There's a right click for the Ceres, because why not? We'll hit it with another one. There we go. Hello, Term. You should also be gone here. I really feel like we're just playing better than them right now. That's why we've got this in the bag. Here's the Q. I'm not looking too good. You want to hit me again, Strix? No, I can hold this all day. Andrew, if you just land some shots, that'd be great. Here we go. We actually got rid of him. There's 3 charges onto the Term. Not really sure how he managed to get a 170 point lead, but I'm not going to complain. I am now blind, so we'll pop an F and go back towards the middle. I don't know where the hell anybody is, but Term is here. He's gone. Is he going to pop an ult? Oh, he is. Thank you for 4 free charges. We'll empty them straight into him, and he is already gone. Jesus Christ, that was fast. There's a bunch into the Mave as well. Oh, I did just pull the Q up, but I died. That was so cheeky. There was like this much time between there. That cut it so goddamn close. I probably could have saved myself there if I was like a little bit faster. I freaking reacted so slow. Went ahead and got Haywin too. We've still got a 200 point lead, which is honestly kind of mad. Seems like Term doesn't even want to leave spawn at this point. Term came out of spawn a little bit, so maybe we can get rid of him. He is being healed, but I'm pretty sure he's still gone. There's a hit and a slash. Nice, well done, BK. Really does seem like matchmaking favored our side this time around. We'll see with the stats. Genos also, I don't think, is here, so maybe they had a DC. It seems like it's just every goddamn game at this point. It definitely seems like he's a bot now, but he must have DC'd somewhat recently, so I don't know if I could say it's the reason we won, because I don't think he was a bot the entire time, but obviously since he turned into a bot, that's going to give us a big advantage and kind of proves what I said earlier about whichever team has the bot is the team that loses. Term is just emoting. I'll hit him with an emote as well. It's a goddamn party. BK, don't ruin the fun. We're just dancing over here, fam. There we go. It's going to be a win for us. I'm not sure when Genos DC'd, but that was like a 350 point margin, which is the biggest I've seen in Onslaught in a really long time. No top player or anything, so we'll just jump into the stats, I suppose, and then we'll end the video. We'll go through them kind of quickly, top to bottom. Vivian did pretty good. Andrew did a good job. I feel like I did pretty decent. Barak did pretty decent, and BK shredded 18,163k. He did way better than everybody else there, and everybody else still did decent, so that shows you how good he did. I think he was trying maybe a little bit harder than the rest of us were, but yeah, everybody on our side did good. On theirs, Mave had a bit of a tough time. Genos, I don't think was playing for a big section of that. The Term did pretty decent. He actually has the highest amount of damage on their side. Ceres did pretty good, and Strix also did okay. I feel like everybody on their side did fine, other than the Genos, but we just had a pretty heavily weighted team. Shoutouts to Sasuke7. That was the enemy Mave. Not really sure what else I could say that I haven't said throughout the course of today's video. The loadout worked great. Skin is really pretty. Still don't love the Q. I feel like it could do being tweaked a little bit, but that's just my opinion. I'd of course love to hear your guys' in the comment section down below, especially those of you guys that play a lot of Term. I'll see you all really soon. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know what you want to see me do next, and as always, stay frosty. That was a smooth outro, except for the fact that my voice cracked at the end because my voice is already going. See you guys soon. Have a good one.